Mom. Why? Why would Dad want to frame Grandfather? Why would Dada want to murder everyone in the Chancellor's estate? Why would Dad not even spare you, Mom? Why?
Nora.
Nora, run. Don't trust anyone. Your own father, your own grandmother. Every single one of them wants you dead.
Mom, run. I have to run.
Nora, behave yourself, and you can remain a daughter of the Vance family.
Even a vicious tiger wouldn't eat its own cubs. Dada, are you trying to kill me? Dad. Tomorrow's my 10th birthday. You promised me. You'd take me to soak in the hot springs at the manor outside the city. You said it'd make me stronger and healthier. Dada. You also said you'd take Mom and me to see the jewelry from the Outlands. You wanted to make Mom look absolutely beautiful. Dada.
Enough. Nora, if you behave yourself, I might just let you live. But if you want to join your mother, I can send you to join her.
Dada, I'm your daughter.
Blame it on your mother for being who she is.
Dad, I'm scared.
Shh, it's okay. Don't be afraid. Daddy's here.
It's because of them, right? Just as I suspected. Everyone thought my mother had found a devoted husband, but who knew? You were saving yourself for that mistress of yours. You were kind to me, but harsh with her. I thought Dada favored me, but it was all just to cultivate her talents. Ha. What a perfect example of favoring the mistress over the wife. Mom and I are so pathetic, so laughable. The two of us are nothing but a complete joke.
Nora, shut your mouth.
The one who truly loved me is dead. I, Nora, have no reason to go on living.
What are you doing?
I offer my blood as a sacrifice. In the next life, I will never be anyone's target again. I will never watch my loved ones die again.
Nora. Nora.
If there really is a next life, I will personally slay my enemies. I will never be deceived by them again. I've finally been reborn. I'm finally back, reborn.
After I died, I got bound to the system. It told me that if I finished 5,000 world missions, I could be reborn.
Charge! 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 Charge!
Congratulations, host. Your 5,000th mission is done. You've earned a rebirth elixir.
5,000 parallel worlds.
5,000 missions. No one knows.
How I managed to endure it all.
But now,
It was all worth it.
host, please note, once you take the rebirth elixir, you'll be automatically unbound from the system. After rebirth, you'll have to face everything alone. Good luck, host. Thank you.
I wish you all the best.
Miss, this is your favorite thing.
This was from when I was 5. A gift Victor brought back from the campaign. I thought it was one of a kind. Only before I died did I find out it was just what Elena didn't want.
It's broken. Throw it away. Very well. When the general returns, we can find another one for you, miss. It's getting late. It's time to pay respects to Madame Vance. I'm not going. Let's go to Mom's place. Grandmother never liked me anyway. If I go, I'll just end up upsetting her, making her feel miserable. I used to advise you, miss, not to pay respects every day, but you never listened. Why the sudden change? Well, people eventually grow up. As long as you understand, miss.
Back then, for his career, Victor took the initiative to marry Mom. But after marrying her, he blamed her for coming between him and Yufanger. Mom never believed, even until her death, that Victor would kill her. In this life, I must not let the tragedy repeat. The top priority
Is to take Mom away from the Vance estate first. You're dressed, miss. Let's go. Nora. Long time no see. Elena. Nora, are you going to grandmother's? Yesterday, grandmother gave me some extra snacks to eat. They were delicious. I thought you might like them too, so I came early to wait for you. Still the same old fake sweetness. In my previous life, I would have lost my temper, but in this life, you're so kind, Elena. But as for me, I'm not interested. Not going to grandmother's today. I'm having dinner with Mom instead. My grandma's place had a royal chef come by, brought us tons of delicious stuff. Golden sweet rolls, you know? Pumpkin cakes, porridge with pickled veggies, and soft steamed buns. Elena, I gotta go. Gotta eat this while it's still hot. See ya, Elena. Nora. I've never had food from the royal kitchen before. And you probably never will. This chef was a personal gift from the Emperor, all because my eldest uncle did such a great job with the waterways. Our family just doesn't have that kind of pull. You. Nora, how dare you talk about Dada like that? I'm just stating facts. Dada's only a 4th rank official. It's just that I'm the Chancellor's granddaughter. I can have whatever I want.
Last time, I held back for her sake. I rarely mentioned the Chancellor's estate. But now, I'm using every advantage I've got to climb to the top and grind her into the dust. Miss,
Quiet. She's just showing off her fancy background. What's so great about that? Let's go. We're going to grandmother's.
Nora, what brings you here?
Mom. Mom.
Come sit. What's wrong? Did something happen at grandmother's?
Mom, I haven't been to grandmother's today. Grandmother never liked Nora. I'm not going to see her anymore. How about I just stay with you?
Before, you'd always, because you wanted Dad's praise, fight to be the first to greet Madame Vance. What's with the long face today? It looks like you really did get upset at Madame Vance's. Of course, that's fine. These pastries were sent by your grandmother. Try some.
You're the best, Mom. Mom, can we go visit grandmother tomorrow?
Nora, have you forgotten? Your dad hates it when we go to the Chancellor's estate. If he finds out, it'll just make him angry.
There it is. All you care about now is Dad. Getting her to leave won't be easy, Madam.
Martha is here.
Madame Vance, requests that you and the young miss come at once.
This Martha puts on airs just because she's with grandmother. She's always talking trash about Mom. Grandmother never liked Mom, and Martha's mostly to blame for that.
Is there something Madame Vance needs?
You're quite sensible.
Miss,
Martha serves grandmother. She's definitely not short on cash. Take her clothes, for instance. Martha's outfit was made just this spring. Lucy, yours was made 2 springs ago. This money, you should keep it and get yourself some new clothes.
Miss,
Then let's give Martha some of the treats grandmother sent. They're made by a chef from the royal kitchen. Most folks, I don't even get to taste them. You.
Thanks, Miss. Madame Vance is waiting. Madam and Miss Nora, you'd better hurry up. Nora, what's going on with you today?
Mom, I'm not an idiot. I used to play the fool, thinking they didn't like me. That was my fault. But now I get it. No matter what I try, they'll never like me.
Nora,
But I don't give a damn. I have you, Mom. I have my maternal grandmother and grandfather. I have my uncles and aunts on my mother's side, and my cousins.
Nora, it's my fault for being useless. For letting you suffer like this.
As long as you're here, I'm not afraid of anything. Madam Vance is still waiting. Let's go, Mom.
All right.
Better a quick pain than a long one. It's time Mom saw the true faces of these monsters.
Nora,
Miss,
are you all right?
Mom, I'm fine.
Why aren't you coming in
Do I have to come out myself?
and beg you on my knees? Mother,
What's with the waterworks, Elena? If you want something, just tell me straight. No need to come crying to grandmother every time. Elena, last time you cried, you wanted the hairpin my grandmother just gave me. 10 days before that you cried, because you wanted the quill pen my cousin gave me. Last month you cried, because you had your eye on the fabric my aunt sent me. Elena, all my nice things are already in your room. Even if you cry now, I've got nothing left for you. Nora, what nonsense are you talking about?
you disgraceful child.
Grandmother, why are you scolding Elena? Even though the things Elena took were things I liked, she is younger, after all. I should just let her have them.
You.
Grandmother, please have some tea. Grandmother, I didn't mean to. Please sit down. Don't upset yourself. Otherwise, Dad will blame Elena for being inconsiderate again.
You.
Nora, how could you slander me like this? When did I ever take your things? If word of this gets out, what will become of my reputation? Sister, are you trying to ruin my good name?
This is the fine daughter you've raised.
When did Nora become so sharp-tongued?
Martha, you're the only one by my mom's side that I can trust. Later, at grandmother's place, I need you to hold her back. Don't let her get a single word in. I'll handle everything. Yes, miss. I'll do as you say. Grandmother, I was wrong. Grandmother, I misunderstood Elena. These quill pens and the fine fabrics weren't taken from me by Elena. Right, Elena? Of course. I never hid your things. Exactly. But all my belongings are still in Elena's courtyard, yet Elena says she didn't take my things. It seems Elena just wanted to keep them safe for me. I was being petty. Elena, you're such a good person. I'll have someone move my things back to my courtyard right away. You're my younger sister. I should be the one looking after you. How could I let you take care of my things for me? Ruby, yes, miss? Quickly, take some people and move my things back. Also, take anything valuable from Elena's courtyard and move it to my courtyard. As the older sister, I should be the one keeping Elena's things safe. Grandmother, you've always taught me to be kind to my siblings, to think of my sister, and to take good care of her. I will always remember your teachings, grandmother.
Nora, your grandmother understands. Good child. Get up now.
Grandmother.
Enough, enough. What the eldest miss says is true, but the second miss must also learn to manage the household. We won't trouble the eldest miss. Besides, in other estates, a younger sister's belongings don't need her elder sister to look after them, do they?
Aunt Martha makes a good point. Then let's just move my things over here. I'm a year older than Elena. Of course I can't have my sister keeping my things for me. Ruby, make sure you look carefully. Bring everything back, not a single item missing. Yes, miss.
You stop right there. Fine. This general's estate is clearly not mine to run anymore. Look at this. Even a lowly maid won't listen to me. What? Do you all want to bully this old woman? Martha. Yes, madam. Go fetch Victor. Yes. You. Hand over the estate's housekeeping seal. From today on, I will be in charge. Let's see who dares disobey me now. Mom, don't mom me.
Grandmother managing the house is naturally for the best. For the best? Letting an illiterate, ignorant of the capital's customs, old woman run the household. Aren't you afraid of becoming a laughingstock?
What? What did you say?
What Madam hates the most is when people mention her humble origins. Miss Nora's combat power is just too fierce.
Nora, how could you speak of grandmother like that? I'm only telling the truth. Grandmother really is from the countryside. She can't even write her own name. If grandmother lets mom manage the household and feels uncomfortable about it, then why not let concubine you manage it instead? After all, concubine you is from the countryside, just like grandmother, so she understands grandmother's habits better.
Why is everyone gathered here today?
Finally, we meet again.
Has something happened?
Husband. I'm furious.
You've upset Mother again? How many times have I told you not to upset Mother? She's getting old, yet you always manage to displease her. When will you learn to cheer Mother up like Fonger does?
Dad, what are you talking about? How can you ask Mom to learn from a servant?
What servant? This, Nora, what nonsense are you spouting?
It was Dada who said Mom should learn from concubine you. Concubine you is a subordinate, a servant. Since when does a master learn from a servant?
Nonsense. You taught her all this?
A concubine is not a servant. But does that make her the mistress of the house?
Say that again.
I'll say it again if I have to. Eufanger is not a servant. Then what am I? I, Sylvia, am.
Madam,
Well done, Mom. I'm sorry, but this was the only way to make you see their true colors and willing to leave.
You actually hit me?
Sylvia, you are the daughter of a prime minister. I respected you. I also believed you were a kind person. But you actually looked down on my mother's background. I know, marrying you was my good fortune, so I tried my best to treat you well. But my mother is innocent. Funger has taken care of mother for years. If not for merit, then for hard work. And this is how you see her? Then, in your heart? Is this also how you see me?
Just as hypocritical and disgusting as in my past life.
Husband, I didn't.
Mom, does it hurt? Dada hit you. Dada keeps making you learn from a servant. But it's not like you haven't already given the household authority to the concubine. Yet Dada still makes you, the proper mistress of the house, learn from a concubine.
The household authority is with Finger now. Fine, just fine.
How could this be? He's been waiting for me to hand over the household authority to Fenger. But I'm his lawful wife.
Mom, grandmother said, this is called favoring the mistress over the wife. Let's go to grandmother's. Grandmother will take care of you. Dada doesn't like us. I don't like Dada anymore either. Dada has never hit the concubine. But Dada hit you.
Quick, make her shut up. Favoring the mistress over the wife. If this gets out, it'll be a disaster. The current emperor values the distinction between wife and concubine most.
Nora, stop talking. Your father was wrong. Be a good girl, Nora. How about this? I'll apologize to your mother. Is that okay?
Grandmother said, when you face a problem, you must solve it at its root.
That damn chancellor's estate again. It seems even the chance to visit her family once a month is too much. Nora, what your grandmother said is naturally correct.
Then, since this time, the reason Dada and Mom fought was because of concubine Yu. Why don't you divorce concubine Yu then? Nora, what nonsense are you talking? Aunt Yu hasn't done anything wrong. Why should Dada divorce her? Even if you are the legitimate daughter, you can't bully people like this. Besides, matters of Dada's household are none of your business. Dada.
You are the legitimate daughter of the Vance estate. Has your aunt ever wronged you in any way? How can you be so intolerant of her? And these words, who on earth taught them to you?
Dad, are you just going to scold Nora without even hearing the whole story? And Elena, I've displeased Dada. That's my fault. I'm willing to be punished, but Elena has been disrespectful to her elder. Will Dad punish her too? Dad will treat us equally. Right?
Why is it that today, Nora is acting so strange?
Dada. Dada surely doesn't want to punish Nora. In that case, then Nora won't punish Elena either. Elena, you can get up now. Dada, Nora wants to divorce Aunt Yu. Do you agree with that too?
What nonsense. Your aunt hasn't made any mistake. Why should she be divorced? Sylvia, what exactly have you been telling Nora?
I haven't.
Dada, why are you blaming Mom again? Did I say something wrong? Isn't it true that every time you and Mom fight, it's because of Aunt Yu? Uncle said, when Dad married Mom, he swore there would only be Mom. So how come there's an Aunt Yu now? You always taught us to be people of our word. But what you're doing, is that being true to your word?
What nonsense are you spouting now? Husband. Nora's still young. She doesn't know any better. It's my fault.
Did I say something wrong?
Enough. I was the one who approved concubine Yu's entry into this household. Look at all the officials in noble houses in the capital. Which of them doesn't have multiple wives and concubines? My son has one wife and one concubine. That's already more than you deserve from the Chancellor's estate. You're the one who's useless, unable to bear a son. Are you telling me my son should have no heir?
Miss Mom. Grandmother, have you forgotten? I did have a little brother, but you were the one who caused his death. Every night, I can hear my brother crying in my ear. Grandmother, in the dead of night, have you ever felt regret?
What utter nonsense.
Nora, what are you talking about? This is the child you've raised? Miss Mom.
You've struck me again and again today. Do I still have a place in your heart?
A daughter's poor upbringing is the mother's fault. You say I've raised Nora to be like this. Don't I deserve to be hit?
What Nora said, what was wrong about it? That day at the Chancellor's estate, what did you say to my father and my brothers? Could it be you've forgotten all of that now?
Fine, so it was you who taught her. Today, I'll make sure you understand a wife's proper place.
General Vance, how dare you bully my sister like this? Do you think the Chancellor's estate has no one to stand up for her?
Uncle, second uncle, you're finally here. Any later, and Mom and I would have been bullied to death. Wait for the right moment. Go to the Chancellor's estate.
Don't be afraid, Nora, your uncle is here. What exactly happened?
Dada hit Mom for that concubine you. He hit Mom. And he made Mom hand over the housekeeping keys to that concubine, you.
Nora, what nonsense are you talking?
General Vance, you're quite the imposing figure. She's our only sister. We've cherished her like a treasure since she was little. We wouldn't even dare to harm a single hair on her head. So how is it that in your Vance estate, she's subjected to such treatment?
It's all a
A misunderstanding?
Uncle, second uncle, Dada doesn't like us. Let's hurry back to the Chancellor's estate.
Nora,
Enough talk. Since the Vance estate cannot tolerate my sister and Nora, then there's no need for them to stay here any longer. Let's go. Come home with your big brothers.
Big brother,
Mom, I want to see Grandmother and Aunt Lucy. Let's go back to the Chancellor's estate.
Sylvia.
Since Dad doesn't like us, then we won't stay at the General's estate. We're going back to the Chancellor's estate.
Nora,
What? General Vance, are you still trying to stop them?
No, I wouldn't dare.
Victor, this.
Come, be careful. The grudge between you and me is just beginning, Father. Uncle, let's help Mom back to her room to rest, so Grandfather and Grandmother won't see her so heartbroken.
Nora is right.
To get revenge, I can't do it alone. I must have the Chancellor's estate's support. Martha, when Grandmother asks questions later, just tell her everything.
Miss, Madam always told us not to speak out of turn.
If we don't speak up now, my mother will be bullied to death. They're all still alive. It's so good.
Why is my Nora crying? Who bullied you? Come here, come here, come to your grandmother. Come.
Grandmother, I missed you.
Nora was always close to me before, but never quite like this. What's going on? Nora, your grandmother missed you too. Good child. What wrongs have you suffered? Come, tell your grandmother all about it. Now that you're at the Chancellor's estate, no one will dare bully you anymore.
Grandmother, my mother's life there has been miserable. Madam Vance bullies her. Dad doesn't help her. He even hits her.
What?
Grandmother, I don't want to go home. I don't want Mom to go back there either. That place simply doesn't welcome us.
So you've all been lying to me. That old woman.
Madam Vance, Miss. The young Miss has suffered all these years.
Is that true?
Yes, Madam Vance. If it weren't for Miss and the young Miss telling me not to speak, I wouldn't dare say anything. Now that the young Miss has spoken up, I finally dare to voice all the grievances in my heart.
That Vance family has gone too far.
Where's Sylvia? Quickly, bring Sylvia to me at once.
Grandmother, don't call for Mom. Let Mom rest properly.
Why?
Mom loves Dad.
Yes, Mom. Nora is right. Right now, our sister's heart is filled with that heartless scoundrel. I'm afraid.
Grandfather, please don't be sad anymore. Grandmother said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Since they bully Mom and me like this, I must pay them back. Grandfather, will you back me up? I want revenge. Can the Chancellor's estate be my support?
Nora is only 8 years old, yet she says such things. It shows how much she suffered at the Vance estate. And our sister, why is she so partial to him?
Brother, we can't let this matter rest. Does Victor Vance really think our Sioux family is easy to bully?
Good child. All these years, you and your mother have suffered.
In this second life, I am not fighting alone. I still have family. That's wonderful. It's also our fault. We misjudged him from the start. We thought since he received favors from the Chancellor's estate, and he was the one who actively sought to marry Sylvia, he would treat them well. But we never expected.
There's no use talking about this now. Mother, surely you don't intend to let our sister go back to that den of wolves?
Of course not. We can't just let it go.
Can they get a divorce? Grandfather, grandmother, can my mom get a divorce?
Silly girl, you mustn't say such things. You can't just get a divorce.
Why can't they divorce?
Nora, you don't know this. But back on the battlefield, your father once saved your grandfather's life. He's considered a benefactor of our Chancellor's estate. Besides, your mother is so devoted to your dad. It's not easy for us to force them to divorce.
There's actually such a thing?
But the legitimate daughter of our Chancellor's estate cannot be bullied like this. Dad, I think the recommendation for Victor Vance to serve as Vice Minister of War should be put on hold for now. As for our sister, Mother, you should first sound her out.
Brilliant.
Just as I thought. I've been poisoned since birth. So much poison. I probably won't live a year. Fortunately, I've experienced 5,000 worlds. And learned medicine. This bit of poison is nothing.
Nora, you don't know this. Back then, your father was on the battlefield. He saved your grandfather's life. He's also a benefactor of our Chancellor's estate.
Grandfather and uncles are soft-hearted. Relying on them alone isn't enough. We need to find other support. The top priority is to persuade Mom to get a divorce. Otherwise, the tragedy will repeat.
Don't listen to Nora's nonsense. My husband treats me very well.
You.
Why does Mom tell such blatant lies?
Nora, who taught you this? How can you talk nonsense like this?
Mom, you used to teach me to be honest and trustworthy. But Mom, why are you lying to grandmother and my two aunts?
I didn't.
What do you mean you didn't? Isn't it because every time Mom argues with Dad, it's all because of Concubine You? Every time Concubine You frames you, doesn't Dad always jump to conclusions and make Mom apologize to the concubine? Every time I make a mistake, Dad always stands up for me. But every time Elena makes a mistake, Dad always criticizes her harshly.
That's because your dad loves you, Nora. He can't bear to scold you.
Stop deceiving yourself. What is praise to death? Don't you understand?
My Nora. How dare they? How dare they treat my Nora like this?
As the legitimate daughter, I'm worse at music, chess, calligraphy, and painting than the concubine's daughter. Dad's intentions are truly cruel.
Mom.
In Dada's heart, there's only Concubine You alone. Where is there room for you, the legitimate wife? Mom, wake up. Go outside and listen. Everyone knows Miss Elena of the Vance estate. Who even knows about me, Nora? Or rather, under Dad's guidance, people probably think that Elena is the only daughter of the Vance estate.
That's not true.
The two aunts often socialize outside. They must know about this, right?
Sylvia, I've mentioned this to you before, but you never paid attention.
Yes, my sister-in-law and I only have two mouths. Even if we explain again, we can only explain within our circle. But,
Mom, no buts. If you insist on going back to the General's estate, then go ahead. Nora wants to stay at the Chancellor's estate. My grandfather, grandmother, uncles, and aunts all treat me very well. I'm much happier here than at the General's estate. Even if we stay here long term, my aunts won't mind me. Right?
Silly child. You're our own daughter. How could we ever mind you? Lanair.
If you want to leave, then leave. But, Nora stays here.
don't bring this up again.
You may go. Nora. Tell your grandmother. What are your thoughts? Mom clearly won't give up until she hits a wall.
Mom clearly won't give up until she hits a wall. After all, the Chancellor's estate will always be her safety net.
Nora, you.
Grandmother loves Mom, but in this world, she needs to face reality. If they try to harm Mom, they'll have to answer to the Chancellor's estate.
Silly child. If your mother were half as sensible as you, how could she have gotten into such a situation?
All right. Little sister will understand one day. It's not good for Nora to stay cooped up all day like this. How about accompanying your aunts to the temple tomorrow to relax?
Okay, come here, Nora. Let Auntie hold you.
Auntie, I can get down myself.
Auntie just loves holding you. Come on, be careful.
Be careful. Auntie.
It's Concubine You.
How come? Concubines nowadays have such a grand entrance? I want to see who gave her the nerve.
So arrogant. I'll show her.
Aunt. Not yet. Let's wait a bit longer. Her Majesty the Dowager Consort has arrived.
It's His Highness, the Idol Prince, and Her Majesty the Dowager Consort.
The prince and the dowager consort were recuperating in the countryside. Why did they return so suddenly?
I heard the Emperor intends to select a bride for the Idol Prince.
Although the Idol Prince is of noble status, his legs are likely.
This Murangyun is a ruthless man. Those who bullied him are no longer alive. He's a very worthy golden thigh worth clinging to. Aunt, I have an idea.
What are you going to do? You must tell me. I can help you. You cannot risk yourself. For them, it's not worth it.
Don't worry, Aunt. I won't. Just watch the show later.
All deities and Buddhas, please bless. Bless my Yuner. To recover his legs soon. Find a good match. And give me grandchildren soon.
Mother, I'm only 16 this year. Isn't it a bit too early?
Too early? Not at all. Your elder brother already has several children.
Your disciple Nora wishes to ask the Bodhisattva to stop my parents from arguing.
What a poor child. However, Nora, could she be from the Vance family?
Your Highness, she appears to be the legitimate daughter of the Chancellor's estate who married into the Vance family. Dad likes Auntie Yu. He always thinks Mom bullies Auntie Yu. But Mom stays in her own courtyard every day. She never argues with Auntie Yu. Auntie Yu falls down on her own, and she blames Mom. Every time Dad comes, she starts crying. Mom never bullied her. Dad doesn't believe me. He doesn't believe Mom. He only cares about Auntie Yu.
Stop. In this world, how can there be such a father?
I like Dada. I want to talk to Dada. Auntie Yu gives me fruit too. I think Auntie Yu is a good person. But after Dad leaves, Auntie Yu ignores me. Bodhisattva, did I do something wrong? Yesterday, Dad hit Mom. It was because Mom didn't hand over the housekeeper's keys to Auntie Yu. Mom is now at her mother's house. Mom is very sad.
Just wait a little longer. Isn't this Nora? Why are you here all alone?
Nora pays her respects to the concubine.
This is concubine Yu of the Vance estate. A legitimate daughter paying respects to a concubine. That's the proper attitude a concubine should have.
I'm afraid Lord Vance has spoiled her, to the point of lawlessness.
Nora, come home with me. Your father misses you. And you're also in the wrong. How could you argue with your father? Is your mother here too?
Concubine Yu. My mother is not here. Oh,
You came here alone.
Concubine Yu. When will Dad go to the Chancellor's estate to bring Mom home?
What nonsense are you talking, Nora? Why would your father bring your mother home? Did your mother do something wrong?
The child is not wrong. This concubine Yu is indeed a vicious woman who acts one way in front of people and another behind their back.
My mother did nothing wrong, Dad. Just to give you the housekeeper's key, even hit Mom. It's clearly all Dad's fault.
The entire Vance estate belongs to your father. He can arrange things however he wants. We all have to listen to your father. Do you understand?
Then why is it that in other households, the legitimate wife manages the house, while in ours, a concubine does?
Naturally, it's because your dear mother is so dear that she can't manage this household well.
Concubine. Miss, what are you doing? If you harm the concubine, I'm afraid your life won't be enough to pay for it. Nora doesn't want to hurt the concubine. Nora just wants the concubine to put in a good word for her in front of Dad. Tink.
This is beyond endurance. Whose servant is this? How dare she be more domineering than the legitimate wife? Come here, child. Good child. Don't be afraid.
Who is this?
Madam, this is Her Highness Consort Dowager, the mother of Prince Xian.
Your humble servant pays respects to Her Highness Consort Dowager.
Ting, a member of the Yu clan. She's just a servant. How dare you make your master bow to you?
You jest, Your Highness. Nora is close to me. I am her elder, so naturally she shows me some respect. Isn't that right, Nora?
Your maid? That's not what she said earlier. The legitimate daughter of the Vance family. Is her life really less important than that of a mere concubine?
It was my lack of discipline. Apologize to the young miss at once.
Young miss, this servant was wrong. This servant spoke out of turn. It was all this servant's fault. Auntie, Nanny.
It's all Nora's fault. Nora shouldn't have appeared before you.
Nora made you angry. What's going on? Please don't tell Dada.
If Dada finds out,
He'll scold me.
What's going on here?
I have no idea. Whose child is this? She's so delicate.
That's right.
I heard the mistress. She's a concubine's daughter.
Her Highness the Imperial Consort is here. Cease your clamor at once.
We pay our respects to Her Highness.
Your Highness. I just heard a child crying in this temple. It seemed to be coming from inside. Has something happened?
Everyone. These two are the mistress and the legitimate daughter of the Vance estate. This mistress, though a concubine, has seized the household authority from the rightful lady of the house. Just now, she even uttered outrageous insults against the legitimate daughter. She even declared that the life of the Vance family's legitimate daughter is less important than that of a mere mistress.
What? A concubine dares to bully the rightful lady of the house?
What a classic case of favoring the mistress over the wife. The Vance estate is truly something else.
And to mistreat the legitimate daughter? A mere servant probably isn't even worth one finger of the legitimate daughter.
Young miss. That's not true. I didn't bully you. Quick, tell them. If you don't speak up, when Dada gets angry, even I won't be able to protect you.
If I don't speak, will you have Dada hit me? I'll speak now. Please, mistress, don't tell Dada. No. Everyone. The mistress didn't bully me today.
It was my lack of understanding that upset the mistress. Your Highness.
I'm sorry. The mistress didn't bully me. You must have seen wrong.
Please don't misunderstand the mistress.
Mistress. Is this acceptable now?
You, concubine you. How dare you threaten the legitimate daughter right in front of me? What a fine concubine you are. What a fine example of favoring the mistress over the wife. You are a wretch who disregards all decency.
Our current emperor values propriety and integrity above all. If this matter is brought before him, let's see how the Vance estate will handle it.
Madam. Quickly, help Madam away.
Nora.
Aunt.
Don't be afraid, Nora. Your aunt is here, child.
I pay my respects to your highness. Today, thank you for your righteous words, your highness. I'm sorry you had to see this. This poor child. It was the least I could do. Child, don't be afraid. I will get justice for you. Let's go. We're returning to the palace to see His Majesty.
Yes.
Silly girl.
Aunt. I'm not silly. Look. I made concubine you faint from anger. And I made sure everyone in the capital knows that Dad is favoring the mistress over the wife. I even filed a complaint with the Emperor.
You clever little thing. If your mother had half your wit, she wouldn't have ended up the way she is now.
All right, enough of that. Your aunt and I have prepared some food for you. Let's stay here for the night and leave tomorrow, all right?
All right.
Interesting, a little girl. Actually used my mother and me as her weapons.
Your Highness. There's news about the Xiongnu spies you ordered us to investigate.
Mobilize the guards. We're heading out.
Yes, sir.
Your legs are crippled, and you still cause so much trouble. Coming out so late at night, you're just asking to be killed.
Please, save my master.
It's hopeless. He's not bad looking, though. Wake up. Wake up.
It's you.
You want a wife? See clearly? You have to remember my face. I'm the one who saved you. Got it? I'll take you back first. Then remember to come to the Chancellor's estate to propose.
The Chancellor's estate?
My grandfather is the current Chancellor. My dad is Victor. My name is Nora. When you come to propose, don't get the wrong person. We're here. All set. Remember to propose marriage.
Nora.
Your Highness. Your Highness.
It's nothing. Go investigate Nora.
Yes.
Victor, what do you have to say for yourself?
Your Majesty, I didn't do it. I've been wronged.
Wronged? The Grand Dowager came to me personally to lodge a complaint, and the whole capital knows. The memorials from the censorate have almost filled my desk. Everyone knows that you, Victor, favor your mistress over your wife, and you still dare say you're wronged? Minister. It was only because Chancellor Su previously recommended you for the position of Vice Minister of War. Chancellor, regarding this matter, how do you respond?
Father-in-law, recommending Victor for the position of Vice Minister of War was my mistake. I beg your Majesty to rescind the appointment. I don't know how I offended General Gu, but my Sylvia has been treated so poorly in the Gu family. I beg your Majesty to grant me justice.
I beg your majesty to rescind the appointment.
I beg your majesty to grant my sister justice. If you can't even manage your own household, how can you serve the people? General Victor Vance has been favoring the mistress over the wife. From this day forward, your appointment as Vice Minister of War is revoked. You are fined 6 months' salary. Return to your estate and reflect on your actions. If this happens again, you will be severely punished.
Father-in-law, please, have mercy. Please speak on my behalf. Enough.
So now you're scared? When you were siding with your concubine and her daughter, bullying my sisters Sylvia and Nora, why didn't you know you were wrong then?
I was blinded for a moment. I will change, I swear. From now on, I will treat Nora and Sylvia well. Father-in-law, have you forgotten? Back when you were trapped on the battlefield, it was I who risked my life to save you. I remember. Fine. As long as you earn Sylvia's forgiveness and promise to treat her and Nora well from now on, I will go to His Majesty and plead for you. I will secure your position as Vice Minister of War. Thank you, Father-in-law. The Chancellor's estate. Sylvia, this humiliation today. I will make you pay 100-fold.
Shopkeep, wrap all of these up for me.
Of course, Miss Vance. Just a moment.
Why are you buying so much?
Well, I have my sister at home. But if I don't buy her something, she'll definitely. Never mind. Anyway, I still have enough saved up.
You're just too kind. This is money you've scrimped and saved. Your birthday is in a few days. You came here to buy some fabric for a new dress. Your sister is really too much.
Don't say that. It's not good if others hear.
Just what you'd expect from a concubine. And the daughter she bore. Just like her seductive mother, they're both equally disgusting.
Aunt, you're the elder. You shouldn't stoop to their level.
Nora's right. Sister-in-law, if you charge in now, they'll just think we're bullying that girl.
So we just let them slander our family like this, Nora?
I'll go teach them a lesson for you, Aunt. Will you buy me roast duck tonight? Elena. Oh no, my sister's here. Buying fabric, Elena?
How shameless can you be, following your sister here to shop? I've never seen a sister who steals from her own sister.
So that's the eldest miss of the Vance estate. She looks quite delicate. But her actions are so petty.
Exactly. The Vance household only has one wife and one concubine. Could it be that Madame Vance can't even tolerate one concubine?
You must be Miss Yang from the Capital Magistrate's residence. You've got it all wrong. I came here today to buy clothes for Elena, to thank her for safekeeping my things. Whatever you like, Elena, just let me know. I'll pay for it.
What safekeeping?
All the gifts from my grandfather, grandmother, aunts, and cousins were taken by Elena. She said she was keeping them safe for me. Look at this. This is from my eldest aunt, a jade bracelet she gave me. It was given to her by her own mother on her deathbed. My aunt has no daughters, so she passed it to me. After Elena found out, she really liked this bracelet. So she's been keeping it safe for me. And this necklace. My second uncle asked the emperor for it, for my second aunt. And she gave it to my mom. Elena really liked this necklace. So she's been keeping it safe for my mom. And the hairpin in Elena's hair, the quill pen on the desk, the scrolls in the room. Sister, what nonsense are you saying? Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Please, please don't tell grandmother. I don't want to kneel in the ancestral hall for 3 days without food.
Didn't you say all these things were given by your mother? What's going on?
I didn't. What's going on here? It's the younger sister bullying the elder one.
A concubine's daughter bullying the legitimate daughter, that's just turning the world upside down. It's simply unheard of.
Miss, do you still want these bolts of fabric?
Yes, of course. Shopkeeper, how much for these?
15 taels.
15 taels of silver? That's so expensive. But my monthly allowance is only 2 taels.
What? Your monthly allowance is only 2 taels? But Elena's monthly allowance is 10 taels.
What? Elena, didn't you tell me before? Your allowance was only 1 tael. Because of that, I even put in a good word for you in front of Dada to get your allowance raised. How did it suddenly become so much? You lied to me. No, you and Dada teamed up to trick me together. Dad gives you a bigger allowance than me. Does Dad not like me anymore?
Your dad might not like you.
Wow, Yang Wei is really blunt.
This is the first time I've heard. A concubine's daughter's allowance is 5 times that of the legitimate daughter. What an eye-opener.
Isn't it just? Oh, right. Yesterday, my mistress told me she saw the Vance estate's concubine outside, relentlessly bullying that legitimate daughter. If she hadn't seen it herself, she wouldn't have believed it.
Yeah. I also heard that Madame Vance was driven back to her parents' home by a concubine. And to this day, Lord Vance hasn't even shown his face.
Miss Young,
You need to return that to your sister.
Miss, if you don't want this fabric, I'll have to take it back.
wait a moment. Since Elena likes it, then I simply must buy it. Consider it a birthday gift for Elena. But I don't have that much money on me. My aunt is right outside. Could you wait a moment, shopkeeper?
Well,
Aunt,
What on earth is going on here? Nora, who exactly is bullying you?
Don't be afraid, Nora. Your aunt is here. If your aunt can't handle it, your uncle will. And your grandfather. I'd like to see who has the nerve to bully a young lady of the Chancellor's estate.
the Chancellor's estate? So, the young Miss Gu is not only a girl, but also a young lady of the Chancellor's estate.
He doesn't cherish his own legitimate daughter, but dotes on a concubine and her illegitimate daughter, that General Gu. Has he lost his mind?
That illegitimate daughter is rather plain looking. She's not half as cute as this young lady. What on earth was her father thinking?
Aunt, did that feel good? Did we get even? Don't forget my roast duck.
All right. Whatever Nora wants, Aunt will buy it for you. Okay?
You're the best, Aunt.
Let's go. It's time to head back to the estate.
Are you angry?
What do you mean?
Let me ask you. My sister just tricked you like that. Aren't you angry? Then how about this?
That's exactly how it happened. I didn't mean to do it. And I even got my husband punished by His Highness. It's all my fault. I beg Madam and my husband to punish me.
What does this have to do with you? Blame the Chancellor's estate. They're throwing their weight around. That ungrateful child is too cunning. I never imagined she had such schemes in her.
Nora is just a little girl. She couldn't possibly be that calculating. It must have been those women from the Chancellor's estate who put her up to it.
Dad, Mom, Nora bullied me.
What did you say? That wretched girl, along with the lias and fangs.
Husband, Yinner and I have no idea how we managed to offend Miss and the Chancellor's estate to deserve such humiliation. He's our only child.
This is utterly outrageous. Outrageous. Woo, we cannot let this go.
Mom, my position as Vice Minister of War still relies on the Chancellor's estate.
Husband, I might have an idea.
What are you doing here?
I'm here, of course, to get to know each other better.
You've got nerve. You're certainly different from the rumors.
Rumors aren't to be trusted. They say you're a monster with a temperamental personality, but I think you're a good person. To latch onto someone powerful, what's a little lie?
A good person? Miss Vance, let's not beat around the bush. State your purpose.
You've already investigated me, haven't you? I've already had a falling out with the Vance family. I'm staying at my grandfather's house now. So, I'm not sent by the Vance estate. You know what my uncles are like. You know that. So, I came here on my own. As for my purpose, I told you the first time we met. I told you then, to marry you and become your princess.
What are you doing?
Treating you.
How dare you touch my leg?
I'd even pluck a tiger's tail. Besides, I'm treating you right now. Don't you want to get well and stand up? That hurts so much. Can you be gentler? Murong Yoon. I'm still young.
Chenfong. Take Miss Gu back.
Yes,
I survived. A tiger's tail is really hard to pluck. I don't want my husband to be disabled. Here. Remember to take your medicine properly.
that little girl has quite the nerve.
Let's go. Take me home.
Please.
That scared me to death.
Your Highness, she's gone.
If you let a child wander in and out of the manor again, you won't need to be the head guard anymore.
Yes, I'll send men. To tighten security immediately.
Wait. Give this to Mr. Yu.
Yes.
Nora.
Nora greets her grandmother.
Our Nora is here. What would you like to eat tonight? Grandmother will have them make it for you.
Thank you, grandmother.
Nora, do you want to go out and play too?
2 aunts, isn't it? What happened to Mom over there?
All right. Nora should know. Shouldn't know. Knows everything. No need to hide it from her. What's going on?
Sylvia went back this time. We're naturally worried. So, we've been keeping an eye on the situation over there. Just now, news came from there saying Sylvia was punished to kneel in the ancestral hall.
What? This? What on earth is going on?
I heard Sylvia and that concubine Yu over there got into a conflict. Madame Vance sided with that concubine Yu. Sylvia somehow bumped into Madame Vance, and Madame Vance fell down right away. She's still bedridden to this day.
She fell down? It hasn't been long since she returned. They couldn't wait to strike at my mother? That old lady is usually the most reluctant to let herself get hurt. This fall, I'm afraid Mom didn't push her.
Exactly. This matter is definitely not that simple.
We only know that Sylvia was wronged. But we can't intervene either.
Now, it's widely rumored outside that Sylvia offended her mother-in-law. They say she has no manners. They even took away her authority to manage the household. They also say our Chancellor's estate failed to raise their daughter properly. I really don't know who spread these words.
Naturally, it's the work of concubine Yu. To suppress our Chancellor's estate and my mother.
Then what should we do?
Simple. Since my dear grandmother is unwell, then I, as her granddaughter, must fulfill my filial duty and pay her a visit.
Miss, why must you torture yourself like this? The master, he doesn't have you in his heart at all. Why can't you understand that?
Then why did he ask for my hand in marriage back then? Could it be because of the Chancellor's estate? Impossible. He met me outside back then. He didn't know I was the Chancellor's daughter.
Sylvia,
Husband.
Master.
Sylvia, why must you do this?
Husband. I did not touch Mother. Husband, please believe me.
Your husband naturally believes you. Actually, the reason I made you kneel in punishment was all for show to outsiders. Now, everyone outside thinks that the Vance estate and your Chancellor's estate are at odds. Moreover, your father and brother also deeply misunderstand me.
Then what does my husband want Sylvia to do?
As long as you are willing to personally go to the Chancellor's estate and clear up this misunderstanding, then outsiders naturally won't say anything more, and I won't have to be so heartless as to confine you any longer.
I know what I must do.
Good. Having you is the fortune of the Vance estate. And the fortune of your husband.
Nora's back.
Grandmother. Where's Mom?
Your dad went to the morning court. Your mom took the carriage to the Chancellor's estate. How did you not run into each other?
Looks like we're still a step too late. Nora, now that you're home, you're staying, right? After all, you are a Vance child. It's not good to keep running off to the Sue family.
Our Nora is a good girl. Since the Vances don't want her, we, the Sue family, will take care of her. If possible. Why don't you, madam, change Nora's surname? So she doesn't take someone else's place and make someone jealous. And get our Nora persecuted.
Madam Sue. Oh, come now. This Nora is, after all, the eldest daughter of the Vance family. Who would dare persecute her?
As long as you know. People should know their place. What kind of status? Don't you have any idea? Coveting someone else's position. Don't end up with nothing to show for it.
This pastry is really delicious.
All right, madam. Let's talk about my sister-in-law. I heard our sister-in-law pushed you down? Your back was injured. And your leg was broken.
That did happen. Right now,
When you're old, and someone pushes you out of nowhere like that, it's easy to break a bone. However, I know my sister-in-law's character. I still trust her. She would never do such a thing. If you said someone pushed times her, then I'd believe it.
Mrs. Sue, what are you implying? Are you saying I'm falsely accusing her?
Exactly. Mrs. Sue. I know my sister didn't mean to, but the doctor has already examined her. Mom wouldn't deliberately frame my sister, would she? Besides, what's done is done. It's all my fault. I argued with my sister a bit and made her angry.
It times is times your fault.
What?
I think this household doesn't need a troublemaker like you. My sister-in-law and her husband used to get along just fine. Ever since you, the concubine, entered the picture, everything changed. Isn't that right, Madam Vance?
In official households, who doesn't have multiple wives and concubines? Why should my son have only one woman by his side?
Precisely. That's why your son is only a petty official. While my husband, my brother-in-law, and my father-in-law are all important court officials. Ting, you two, go fetch Dr. Lee.
Yes.
Doctor. What doctor? Doctor. What doctor? Ting.
We'll have Physician Lee come and examine you to see if you've broken your leg or fractured your back. This Physician Lee is a renowned doctor from the Imperial Hospital. He's 100 times better than those quacks outside.
That's not necessary. The doctor has already examined her, and the prescription has been written.
Useless old thing. Then let Physician Lee give a second opinion.
Second, Madam Sue, there's no need for such trouble. If we do that, we'd feel terrible.
On to you. Why are you stopping the doctor from examining grandmother? Could it be you don't want grandmother to get better?
That's not what I meant at all. It's just that.
Grandmother has always been afraid of doctors. Besides, a doctor has already seen her. Bringing another one will just scare her. That's unfilial.
Yana is right. I, an old woman, have had this fear of doctors since I was a child. It's a habit I can't break. Second, Madame Sue, you must think this is ridiculous.
Avoiding doctors out of fear is no good. Then you'll just have to bear with it. Grandmother, this concerns my mother's reputation. No matter how much it pains you, you'll have to endure it.
Madam Vance, please.
Grandmother, if you don't let Physician Lee examine you, Physician Lee might think you're faking it. It wouldn't look good if word got out. You certainly wouldn't deliberately frame my mother, right?
How could she have changed so much? Is she really the same Nora as before?
Physician, what's the verdict?
The old madam is in robust health. She's not suffering from any ailment.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. You heard what Dr. Lee said. Did you hear that, concubine you?
Yes, perhaps Mother's health has already recovered.
Yes, I'm fine.
It takes 100 days for bones to heal. Are Madame Vance's bones somehow different from everyone else's? Exactly. Madame Vance, you are truly something, faking an injury against your own family.
Even if grandmother is fine, that's just good luck. Don't tell me you were hoping grandmother would break her leg to be happy. Oh.
You. Weren't you just trying to frame my sister-in-law? The rumors outside, weren't they all spread by you? Then keep spreading them. We'll see about that.
Stop. Nora is a child of the Vance family. Madame Sue, it's not appropriate for you to take her like this.
Since you don't like me, grandmother, why keep me in the Vance household? Could it be you want to frame me like you framed my mother? Let me think. What kind of crime will you pin on me this time? Bullying the young? Disrespecting your elders? Grandmother, concubine you, just you wait. The day I return is not far off.
Hey, you ungrateful little wretch.
Nora, you mustn't.
Don't worry, Aunt. I have my own plans. By now, Mom has probably reached the Chancellor's estate. Aunt, let's hurry back.
Why must you put yourself through this? Listen to your mother. Get a divorce.
Mom, please, don't say anymore. I don't want a divorce.
Mom, this time you came back. Dad sent you to beg grandfather for mercy, didn't he? Dad asked you to beg grandfather for mercy, didn't he? Mom, don't you feel wronged? Ever since Dad married you, with the Sue family backing him, his career has been smooth sailing. But every time you and concubine you clash, Dad always sides with her. The affair between concubine you and Dad. Was grandmother really the one who arranged it all? They were childhood sweethearts. Maybe even before you, they were already together.
Nora, how can you say such things?
Nora has reminded us of something. All this time, we thought it was your sister-in-law who couldn't stand you and sent people to make things difficult for you. We forgot about this possibility. Lan Huai, quickly, send someone to investigate.
Don't worry, Mother. I'll send people to look into it right away.
Mom, do you think if Dad hadn't sent you to the Chancellor's estate to beg grandfather for mercy, would he have let you out?
Since you don't want a divorce, so be it. Just don't come back anymore. From now on, the Chancellor's estate will have nothing to do with you. Between us and Victor, you must choose one.
Sister-in-law? Second sister-in-law?
Mom, you should go back to the Vance estate first. I'll come to stay with you in a few days.
Nonsense. Your mother is stubborn, that's one thing. Why are you going back?
That's right, Nora. The Vance estate is a den of wolves. If you go back, you'll be devoured without a trace.
But she is my birth mother, after all. She won't stop until she hits a wall. I can't let her face it alone. I have to go back to protect her. I need to hurry and hold on to my golden thigh.
Huh. Impossible. I've already strengthened the estate's defenses. How could there be no sign of anything?
Where's my future husband?
His Highness had business outside. He'll be back shortly. Your Highness. Your Highness. What should we do? Mr. Yu isn't here. Go find the Imperial physician.
Are you sure going now won't expose him? Don't worry. I won't hurt him. After all, I'm still waiting for him to come propose marriage. If we don't save him now, he's going to die.
Please, Miss Gu, you must help him.
Quick, carry him to the bed. Don't you die on me. If you die, there goes my meal ticket.
Miss Gu, what exactly are you doing?
If you stop me now, your master's leg will be ruined for good. Don't you dare move.
I hope, Miss Gu, you are not playing games with my master's life. Your Highness, how do you feel?
What are you moving for? Lie still.
Your Highness.
My leg.
Can you feel something? I'm the one who cured it. You should thank me. Gold, silver, and jewels are a must. And find some people to protect your future wife and mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law.
Since you're here to propose marriage, then my mother-in-law is naturally my mom.
How in the world can there be a young lady with such a thick skin?
I can protect you. As for the marriage proposal, we'll talk about that later.
Deal.
Your Highness, what about Miss Nora?
Let her sleep. Tomorrow morning, before anyone from the Chancellor's estate notices, send her back.
Yes.
What exactly is her goal? Could it really just be that she wants to marry me?
Court is dismissed. Father-in-law. Father-in-law.
General Vance, you still have the nerve to call my father? He told you to beg Sylvia for forgiveness and treat her well for the rest of your life. Instead, you had her kneel in the ancestral hall.
This was an accident. Sylvia offended my mother. I was just afraid of what outsiders might say, so I...
Was it an accident? General Vance knows the truth. You think. Don't think everyone else is a fool.
Brother-in-law.
I don't deserve to be called your brother-in-law. Now, because of you, my sister Elena has cut ties with our Chancellor's estate.
What? Enough. General Vance, I haven't forgotten your life-saving grace from all those years ago, but you have repeatedly humiliated my daughter. The fact that I haven't forced her to divorce you is already showing you mercy. As for your position as Vice Minister of War, you can forget about it.
What's going on here? The Chancellor's estate and the Vance estate are at odds.
You haven't heard. I heard that Mrs. Vance offended her mother-in-law and was punished by kneeling in the ancestral hall.
What? Your news is outdated. I heard that the Imperial physician was called in and Madame Vance was perfectly fine. She was falsely accused.
Even with the Chancellor's estate backing him, he favored the concubine over his wife. And it's reached the Emperor's ears. General Vance's future career doesn't look good.
Mom.
Nora, you're back. Is there anything you'd like to eat? Mom will have the kitchen make it for you.
It's only been a few days, but you've already lost so much weight. Mom, please, sit down first. And you too, Aunt Lucy, sit down. As expected, both you and Aunt Lucy have new toxins in your bodies.
Miss,
Aunt Lucy, have you been feeling unwell lately?
ever since we returned these past few days, the concubine has been bullying Madam. On top of that, Madam cutting ties with the Chancellor's estate has made the master very unhappy. Life in our courtyard has become increasingly difficult.
They really are kicking the ladder away. Seeing that mom has no more use, they couldn't wait to strike.
Yesterday, the concubine fell ill. Madam was going to visit her, but they falsely accused her of doing it on purpose, and it led to...
Lucy. Why are you telling Nora all this? Nora, Mom is fine.
Aunt Lucy, is it because Dad didn't believe you? So he punished you, and you were also caned, right?
How did you know?
During this time, grandmother hired a tutor for me. I studied medicine, so I diagnosed it just now by taking your pulse.
I see.
Madam, your medicine is ready.
Bring it here.
It tastes good.
Nora, this is medicine. How can you drink it?
Mom, I just wanted a taste.
You little glutton. Go bring another bowl.
Mom, have some candy. Aunt Lucy, have some candy. Is it sweet?
Yes.
As expected, it's poisoned.
Sylvia, Nora. Sylvia, Nora.
Darling, you're back.
Dada.
Nora's finally home today. It wasn't easy for her to come back. The whole family's together again. Let's have the kitchen prepare a nice meal.
Nora's back. Finally, someone to play with me. If I hadn't come back, do you want Mom to die, Dad?
What do you mean by that?
Nora, what's gotten into you? How can you speak to your father like that? But I'm fine, Mom.
Mom is sick. Dada not only doesn't care, he even blames Mom, fighting with Grandpa and Grandma. If it weren't for you, Dad, how could Mom have ended up like this? What is your heart made of, Dad? A heart of stone?
How dare you? These words, did you put them in her head?
Why would Mom need to tell me? She wants to shout it from the rooftops. That Dada is the best man in the world.
Darling, Nora is still young. She doesn't understand yet.
Mom, when will you ever wake up? Don't be mad at Nora. She probably stayed at the Chancellor's estate for too long, heard some bad things about Dad. That's why she said all that. Now that she's back, she'll see how good Dad is. Dad, then you should take Elena and leave first, and to you. I'm afraid I might blurt out something awful.
Enough. You take Elena back first. I'll stay here tonight. Have dinner with Nora.
Dad, you promised to have dinner with me and Auntie. I had the kitchen prepare all sorts of delicious food. Be good.
I'll come see you tomorrow. Your sister just got back today. She must have been through a lot. Nora. I was wrong. I shouldn't have been so busy with court affairs when your mother was sick and neglected her.
Dad, do you want me to tell Grandpa something?
You're getting smarter by the day, Nora. Nora, you're getting smarter every day.
Dad, you want me to put in a good word with Grandfather, right? But Dad, do you know? Why Mom cut ties with the Chancellor's estate?
Why?
Grandfather knows you're favoring the mistress over the wife. He naturally didn't want his own daughter to suffer in your household. So he gave Mom a choice. Either get a divorce and return to the Chancellor's estate, or sever all ties with the Chancellor's estate. Mom chose you, Dad, so the Chancellor's estate is no longer her support. The solution is simple. Just get rid of your concubine onto you. Then Grandfather would be appeased, and he wouldn't abandon Mom.
Nonsense. Auntie Yu has done her duty by bearing children. She hasn't done anything wrong. How can I just throw her out? Order whatever you want to eat from the kitchen. I have matters to attend to. I'm leaving.
Mom, did you hear that? In Dad's eyes, Auntie Yu has done her duty by bearing children. She's done nothing wrong at all. So, if you have a conflict with Auntie Yu, you're always the one at fault.
But He is your father, after all.
So, just because he's my dad, he can casually poison and kill my mother?
Nora, what are you saying?
Mom, this chrysanthemum tea was sent over by Dad's maid, right? The medicine just now, and your blood. They're both poison.
Nora, he's your father. How could he poison me?
That's right, miss. We have our health checked every month. How could that be?
But the doctor is from the Vance estate. Mom, if you don't believe me, tomorrow I can go to the Chancellor's estate and ask my uncles to bring a doctor from the palace.
All right.
How dare they poison me and my mother? Everything you've taken from us, you've taken. You'll pay back bit by bit. Miss Elena is here. Nora, my mother sent me to see if there's anything you need in the estate. After all, it's your first time managing things, and there's so much to do. She's worried she won't be able to look after you. So she sent me over. You're back now, and we haven't had much chance to talk. Are you free now? The capital magistrate's family is having a flower party tomorrow. Yang Wei sent our estate an invitation. Nora, shall we go together? I don't want to go. Nora, Dad is very supportive of us socializing with the capital magistrate's family. Even if it's just for Dad's sake, we should go. I have plans tomorrow. What plans, Nora? That you have to do tomorrow? I'm going to my grandmother's house. Your little party with your friends. Has nothing to do with me. And don't come looking for me in the future. What do you mean, Nora? It means I don't want to hang out with you. Or go anywhere with you. Ruby, go check. Elena, did you return? Everything you took? Yes. What are you talking about, Nora? All the things you were keeping for me. Have you returned them? It's been returned. On your hand, you're still wearing the bracelet that my aunt gave me. Elena, you must have forgotten. It's okay, I'll take it back. After Ruby finishes counting, I'll take another look to see if anything's missing. Then, I'll ask Elena for it again. I'm going to Aunt's place now. Elena, are you coming? Nora, why are you going to Aunt's place? Aunt is busy managing the household. She's very busy. When my mom was managing the household, Aunt would always come and ask, why back then, didn't you consider how busy my mom was? Mother is a lady from a noble family, and she's been doing this since she was young. But Aunt is different. She just took over. If you don't have what it takes, don't take on the task. I advise you, Aunt, to stick to your place. Otherwise, when the time comes, not only will you end up disliked by everyone, but also drag Dad down. You, Nora, how can you be like this? Speak of Dad that way. The authority to manage the household was given to Aunt by Dad. Are you questioning Dad by doing this? Are you done crying? If you're done, I'm going to Aunt's place. Nora, if you're not done crying, then keep crying here. I'm leaving first. Oh, right. Wipe off all this tears and snot and whatnot. Wipe it all off. It's too dirty. Aunt.
What's wrong? Did someone bully you? Miss, what brings you here? Is there something missing in your courtyard? I'll have the maids go buy it. Our young miss is extremely precious and must not be neglected in the slightest. Although, my place is not as good as the Chancellor's estate, but I still want to give the best to you, miss.
This is from Grandmother, the list of dowries she gave me. Aunt, hurry up and give it to me. Grandmother said, this dowry is all mine.
The dowry naturally belongs to Madam. How could it become yours?
It's because Mom had a fight with Grandmother. Grandmother said she wouldn't give these things to Mom. And Mom agreed. What, now that you're managing the household, do you mean to say you're going to manage my mother's dowry too?
This matter should first be reported to the master. If
concubine you, Even if you tell Dada about this, Dada has no right to handle my mother's dowry. If you don't want to hand it over, fine. I'll have my grandmother come and collect it herself.
Miss, how can you say that? The dowry does belong to Madam. If I gave it to you, and Madam blamed me later, I'd be in trouble from all sides. How about we go see Madam first? Even though this girl has a smile on her face, why does it make me feel so uneasy inside?
Alright, let's go then.
Oh dear, I'm really tied up right now. Everything in this estate needs my attention. How about you ask Madam to come here instead?
Concubine Yu sure has a lot of nerve. Probably spoiled by Dad, and doesn't know her place anymore.
Miss, what do you mean by that?
Since when can a servant throw her weight around in the house? Nora, how can you speak of concubine like that? Concubine works tirelessly for the Vance family. Even though she's a concubine, she has father's trust. You keep calling her a servant. Have you considered father's feelings?
The young miss is right. I am indeed a servant. I could never compare to a young lady. I come from humble origins. If not for Madame Vance's kindness, I'd still be a nobody.
Concubine, how can you speak of yourself like that? Dad said himself you're the most understanding. Since you already know your place, then hand over the household keys. Nora, these housekeeping keys were given to my mother by Dad, and at the time, you were the one who said if not grandmother, then my mother should have them. I was just joking. Why are you getting so worked up? Besides, forget about the housekeeping keys for now. I'm asking my mother to give me my mom's dowry. Is there a problem with that? If you feel you don't have the authority, fine. Go, and call my father and mother over. Our dear mother has quite the airs about her now, and is very busy too.
What's going on here? Nora, what are you doing here? Did Nora bully you?
Dad, what are you talking about? I'm just a child. How could I possibly bully my mother? Shouldn't you be asking if my mother has been bullying me instead?
Sir, I haven't bullied the young miss.
My mother hasn't bullied me. Dad, my mother is managing the household now, right?
Yes, that matter is already settled. There's no need to discuss it further.
Dad is quite impressive. Even the emperor told you to stop favoring the mistress over the wife. Yet you stubbornly persist. Aren't you afraid the emperor will find out?
Your mother is in poor health. Letting your mother manage the household is for your mother's own good. Madam.
Sir, is there something Nora needs?
Mom, please, sit down. Grandmother said you've severed ties with the Chancellor's estate. She wants you to transfer your dowry to me. You don't object, do you?
Silly girl. My dowry will naturally be yours someday. However, my mother is heartbroken with me. You can have it now.
Then, Dad, you don't object either, right?
I have no objection. I have no objections.
Good. Then, Auntie, open the vault. Have my mother's dowry moved to my courtyard. Nora thinks you here. Auntie.
Well,
Auntie, what's wrong? Is there something else?
What's going on?
Miss,
Aunt Lucy,
let's take Mom back first.
I suppose Auntie might need some time to take stock of the vault. Just have it delivered to me tomorrow. Mom, what's wrong?
Elena, you need to quickly go and pawn the jewelry you have.
Mom, what on earth is going on? What are you talking about?
Sylvia's dowry was previously managed by your grandmother. Our family's income wasn't much to begin with. And after I took over managing the household, my allowance was cut. So
Mom, does Nora know that we misused Mom's dowry? Is that why she came to demand it back?
Impossible. She's just a good-for-nothing who only knows how to eat, drink, and have fun. There's no way she could know about these things.
It might be those people from the Chancellor's estate. The most urgent thing is to scrape together the silver. Otherwise, our reputation will be ruined.
Mom, we still have Grandmother. Grandmother also had a hand in those dowry items. She can't just stand by and do nothing. How are you feeling better?
Your Highness, your leg can move again.
I never imagined. Miss Goo's medical skills are truly remarkable.
There are plenty of things you don't know about me. I believe in a few days you'll be able to stand. Since I've worked so hard, do me a small favor.
What do you want?
My mother, she's been poisoned. It happened around the time Yu Fenger entered the household. The poison must be treated quickly. This is the antidote. When the time comes, send a trusted imperial physician to deliver it to my mother.
I understand. Anything else?
Also, I want you to investigate my father. No matter what it is, I want all evidence of his crimes.
Your father? Why?
Because I want him dead. Remember to take your medicine on time.
This Miss Goo is far too bold. Your Highness, you've just been teased.
Go. Do as Miss Goo instructed.
Yes.
Miss, concubine Yu went to see Madame Vance. Does she not intend to return Madame's dowry to you? It's not that she doesn't want to, but she simply has nothing left to return. They spent it all happily enough. Then I'll make sure they cry their eyes out when they pay it back. Without making them bleed once, they'll think we're easy to bully.
I'd like to see. Who dares take my things from here? Ugh, that dowry of Sylvia's, since it's entered the Vance estate, then it belongs to the Vance family. What's wrong with using a bit of her silver? And she wants it back. Everything in this room, no one is to touch it.
Mother-in-law.
You unfilial descendant.
What's wrong, grandmother?
Don't you play innocent with me. I'm asking you, was it you who forced concubine you to hand over your mother's dowry? So young, and already sowing discord. You look small, but you're full of schemes.
Madame Vance, please don't say such things. Our miss is not that kind of person. Our miss is the most filial. She would never sow discord.
Shut your mouth. When your masters are speaking, what right does a servant have to interrupt? See? Like master, like servant. What are you standing there for? Get out of the way.
Oh, mother-in-law. Please, don't be angry. Nora is just a child. She doesn't understand anything. Nora, hurry up and apologize to your grandmother.
Miss, I'm fine. Grandmother, my mother's dowry will naturally be mine in the future. Now that concubine Yu is managing the household, does she also need to manage my mother's dowry? If this matter gets out, that's not my fault. I just wanted to take back my mother's dowry, that's all.
No one intends to take your mother's dowry. Our Vance estate would never take your mother's dowry. Your mother is unwell now. As her mother-in-law, I'm managing it for her. What's wrong with that?
Then there's no need for grandmother to trouble herself. My maternal grandmother has hired a tutor for me. I'm starting to manage the household now. Let's begin with my mother's dowry. Concubine Yu, time is running out. How are the preparations for my mother's dowry coming along?
Mother-in-law. You see?
See what? I said it can't be touched, so it can't be touched. Go and stop her. Let's see who dares to touch the things in my room.
What's wrong, grandmother? I just wanted to get my mom's things back. It's not like I'm trying to take your things, grandmother.
Nora, your grandmother is the head of this household. The things in this house can't be too shabby. Your dad's salary is limited, so we borrowed a bit of your mother's dowry.
Borrowed? If it's just borrowing, my mom would naturally know about it. Ruby, go ask my mom. If this is really true.
Stop right there. Nora, that silver, we will naturally pay it back. Once we sell the things in your mom's room, it'll be fine. Our Vance estate naturally can't compare to the Chancellor's estate. We're not like the Chancellor's estate, vast and wealthy. When I came to the Vance estate, I did bring some silver with me. It's just a pity my family was poor, so I couldn't help much.
Finger. You're a good one, I understand that. Not like some people, who've already married into the family, but still act like some pampered young lady. I just used a bit of her silver to buy a few things. But look at her, she actually wants me to give it back.
A bit of silver? Grandmother, perhaps you should think about it. What you eat and what you wear. Which of those wasn't given by my mom? If you can't remember, grandmother, perhaps take a look at these jewels. Which piece wasn't given by my mom?
You ungrateful child.
Grandmother, regarding this matter, my dad has already agreed. And you, I'm waiting for my mother's dowry. If you can't provide it, Aunt you, then I'll go to Dad. And also, my people are not for others to discipline.
Nora, what do you think you're doing? Do you even see me as your grandmother? You there, stay right where you are.
And what is it you want, grandmother?
What's going on? Why does this girl's aura feel so unnerving?
Nora, how can you be so disrespectful? If your dada finds out, you'll be in for a world of hurt. You used to be so well behaved. Ever since you went to the Chancellor's estate.
On to you. I suggest you watch your words. Since the upper beam is crooked, then this lower beam of mine naturally follows suit. Isn't that right?
Physician Lee, what did you say? There are toxins inside my body?
The chronic poison has likely been there for 9 years. Not only you, madam, but also Miss, and this made Lucy here have it in their systems. If left untreated, you likely won't last another year.
Miss.
Please rest assured, madam, I have prepared an antidote. As long as you and Miss take it on time, the toxins will surely be eliminated.
Thank you, Physician Lee.
I take my leave.
Why? What did I ever do to wrong him? Lucy,
I devoted myself entirely to the Vance family.
I did everything for him. Yet in the end, this is the fate I get.
Mom. Mom, don't be afraid. Nora is here. Mom, Dad will probably come tomorrow to plead about the dowry. Please, Mom, you must not give in.
He can forget about it. Nora, it was Mom's fault before. But from today on, Mom is here. No one will ever bully Nora again.
Mom. Here they come. Mom. Mom, I'm hungry.
Lucy, go get some snacks for Nora. Yes, madam. There's no need to say more, I understand perfectly. Concubine you just needs to return everything according to the dowry list. That will be sufficient. As for the things in mother's room, she can keep them. After all, we're family. Consider it my filial offering to her. But the things from other places, shouldn't they be returned? It's unheard of for the legal wife's dowry to be used to bolster a concubine's status.
Yes, The items from other places should naturally be returned intact.
Very well. Then I'll trouble you, sir, to inform the concubine of this. We must hurry.
But this matter cannot be rushed. After all, an inventory must be taken, and this is Funger's first time managing the household. Naturally, it will be slower.
Then why not let grandmother manage the household for the concubine first? When the concubine returns the dowry, then she can take over. How does that sound?
This?
Nora, don't speak nonsense. Sir, please don't take her seriously. I believe concubine Yu is quite capable. She will certainly be able to bring my dowry back this afternoon.
What's wrong with her today? She's not like her usual self. Rest assured, before dinner tonight, I will make sure Finger returns everything intact.
Very well. See you out, sir.
Is she dismissing me?
Mom.
Nora. It's my fault. I'm useless.
Mom, you are amazing. Things are getting better and better now. Because a person's heart, after experiencing many things, becomes harder and harder. This and this. Take all of this out of the Chancellor's estate. Thank you, grandmother, aunt. Hey, Elena, what happened to the hairpin on your head? It's gone too? That must have cost you a fortune. Ruby, let's go. Yes.
You. Ungrateful wretch.
The kindling's all set. Just one last spark. Ruby, tell me, how can people be so greedy? Miss, what do you mean? Today, Elena went to the Capital Magistrate's banquet. I wonder if she suffered any humiliation. Then you host a banquet. Invite the legitimate daughter of the Vance estate. But put the invitation in Elena's hands. But what's wrong, Elena? I absolutely cannot let her laugh at me. What are you doing here, Nora? Waiting for you. For me? Waiting to see you make a fool of yourself. I knew all along the invitation had my name on it, not yours. I just didn't want to tell you. How does that feel? You. Oh, Elena. As your elder sister, it's my duty to guide you. I'm teaching you a lesson through action. Lies will always be exposed. What's stolen must one day be returned. And another thing. A concubine's daughter will always be just that. Stop dreaming of comparing yourself to the legitimate daughter. Understand? Miss. Elena, you're nothing but a concubine's daughter. As long as I'm alive, you'll never surpass me. You're beneath me now. You'll marry beneath me later. You'll be beneath me for all eternity. Second miss, you mustn't. This could kill someone. Get out of my way, Elena. Do you see now? You're just a concubine's daughter. Even if you hit me, it's just an inferior attacking her superior. If word of this gets out, people will praise my magnanimity. They'll say I didn't stoop to your level, but your reputation will be ruined. All because you're just a concubine's daughter. I'll kill you. Miss. First, miss, get out of here. Leave? The real show is just beginning. Why would I leave? Help! Murder! My sister's trying to kill me. Help! Impossible. Help me. How could I? I didn't.
What's going on?
Uncle? Uncle, what are you doing here?
Ah. It wasn't you who sent for me, was it?
Uncle, Elena is trying to kill me. Save me.
Nora,
Miss,
get a doctor, quick.
What on earth happened? How did Nora get hurt so badly?
second miss, how could you be so cruel? Your sisters, why did you try to kill the eldest miss? The eldest miss was just admiring flowers in the garden. I didn't. It was an accident. I didn't know.
They were just the two sisters, having a quarrel. That's why.
A quarrel?
Of course it was a quarrel. Yenner was still so young at the time, she just lost her temper for a moment. I'll take Yenner with me later to apologize to the eldest miss.
Oh, come now. It was just a fight between two children. Nora's fine, isn't she?
What does the master have to say?
Well then, let Yenner kneel in the ancestral hall for half a day.
She hit Nora on the head with a rock. How important the head is, you all know, don't you? If Nora hadn't been lucky, she'd be dead by now. Master, Elena is your child, but isn't Nora your child too? Just because Nora isn't crying or making a fuss, do you really think she's not in pain?
Sir, madam, it's all Elena's fault. She wasn't in her right mind. She didn't mean it.
Dad, I didn't mean it. I don't know why either. It was Nora who provoked me, so...
What a provocation. And now you're still blaming the mistake on Nora.
It's my fault. I didn't teach her well. Then let me use my life to apologize to Miss Nora.
Mom,
What are you doing?
Sir, it's my fault. It's my fault. I want to use my life to calm Madam's anger.
What's all this fuss? Things have come to this. What do you want to do? Are you saying you want Nora to also on Elena's head smash a hole in it? Are you that vicious? Can't you tolerate Elena at all?
Am I heartless, sir? Search your conscience when you speak. Whatever Nora has Elena ever lacked? In terms of food, clothing, and expenses, have I ever shortchanged them?
So what do you intend to do?
30 lashes to teach her a lesson. There's a distinction between legitimate and illegitimate. An inferior offending a superior is an even greater crime.
Sir, Elena is still so young. 30 lashes will take her life, and she's so frail.
If she can't take it, you're her mother, you do it.
You shut your mouth. I always knew you were a vicious woman. Elena already said it wasn't on purpose. Since Nora is fine now,
So she shouldn't be punished? Just because it's not life-threatening, she can hit people whenever she wants?
oh, come on, we're all family. Since Nora is fine now, let's just drop the matter. Victor also said, let Elena kneel in the ancestral hall for half a day. Once the child knows her mistake, that's enough.
grandmother, Mom. Elena knows she was wrong. When Nora gets better, she can punish me however she wants.
Look at you, just look at you. Elena is a good child, always well behaved. She must have been provoked this time. In my opinion, both are at fault. Nora must have said something to make Elena angry.
You. All of you. Brother, you must get justice for Nora.
Leave everything to me. Since we're all family, I won't beat around the bush. General Vance, tell me, how should we handle this matter?
Ha ha ha.
Young Sue, you're a scholar. What's done is done. How can you expect Nora to hit her back?
Of course not.
Is that the way of it? Nora and Elena are bound to have conflicts. But rest assured, once Nora is better, I'll have Elena go and apologize to her. You, on your part, should talk some sense into Elena. Harmony in the family leads to prosperity. Don't be the one stirring up trouble.
Let's set aside how Nora is doing for now. Putting that aside, General Vance, do you also think we should just let this matter slide?
Punishment is still necessary, of course. Then let's punish Elena by having her kneel in the ancestral hall for a day, copying Buddhist scriptures to pray for Nora's well-being. Brother-in-law, what do you think?
Ha ha ha. According to our dynasty's law, a child of a concubine harming the legitimate heir, a subordinate offending a superior, is punishable by 20 lashes. Up to 50 lashes. Elena is still young. But even if we take this to the capital magistrate, those 20 lashes are unavoidable.
How can this be?
A concubine has no place being here in the first place. And now you dare to interrupt your master's conversation? General Vance, it's fortunate that it's me here today. If it were anyone else, you'd just look foolish. If word of this reaches His Majesty, do you think your official position will be safe? 20 lashes. Even a grown woman would struggle to endure that, let alone a child.
Yes. You're absolutely right, brother-in-law. After all, Yon Heir is just a child.
But our new honor is also just a child. Yet because of the second miss of the Vance family, she suffered unnecessary injuries. She endured pain she should never have had to bear. General Vance, you've always doted on Nora. This time, Nora was injured so severely. You must feel uncomfortable about it too, right?
Yes, they're both my flesh and blood. I truly am. But brother-in-law, this is, after all, a family matter. Let's settle it within the family. There's no need to take it to the magistrate. What do you say? Ha ha ha.
We can avoid the magistrate. I heard that the second Miss Vance was possessed by a demon.
Oh yes. We don't know why either. She's always been such a well-behaved child. How could she possibly do such a thing?
I don't know what came over me. I seemed to completely lose my senses. As if I didn't recognize anyone. I would never, ever hit my sister.
This household must be unclean.
In that case, then send the second Miss Vance to a country estate. A person possessed by a demon naturally needs to recuperate properly. Our Sioux family will send a royal physician to treat the third Miss Vance. Once the second Miss Vance has recovered, she can be brought back. I am also aware that the Vance estate has no such estate. The Sioux family has one. Though remote, the scenery is pleasant. It's suitable for recuperation. Guards, escort the second Miss Vance on her way.
What estate? I don't want to go. Mom, save me. I don't want to go.
Sir, Elena is still so young. If she goes alone, how will she survive, sir?
Enough. This is a private matter for the Vance family. You, an outsider, should not interfere. Sending my granddaughter to the estate. I won't allow it.
Grandmother.
Victor, say something.
Brother-in-law, look, this punishment for an 8-year-old child. Isn't it too cruel?
Sylvia, pack Nora's things. We're returning to the Chancellor's estate.
Hey, brother-in-law, let's talk this through. We don't need to take this to the Emperor. His Majesty has a lot on his plate, after all. Fine. Then, as you say, brother-in-law, we'll send Elena to the estate. But, after all, there should be a time limit, right?
6 months.
This. 3 months. How about 3 months?
Let him be. Let's go see Nora.
I don't want to go.
Take her away.
Mom,
Elena.
I don't want to go.
Elena.
Mom, that's what happened. Miss Elena has been sent to the country estate. Good. But miss, why did you have to go this far? There were plenty of ways to deal with Miss Elena. Yet you suffered so much for it. This is just the beginning. Go get me some medicine. Remember, and make sure everyone knows. If Elena just slips away quietly, then getting hit with that rock was for nothing. If she's leaving in style. With the whole city knowing.
Sylvia, banishing Elena to the estate isn't enough? Those rumors going around, did you spread them? She's just a child. How could you be so vicious?
Sir, you only care about Elena. You're worried about Elena's future? Then why aren't you worried about Nora? If Nora's face were scarred, what would become of her then?
Elena has nothing. I'm the only father she has. Is it wrong for me to think of her a little more? Sylvia, you've always been magnanimous. When did you become so petty and narrow-minded?
Well then, sir, if you want to plan for Elena, why have you come to me today? What is your purpose?
Host a banquet. Tell all the ladies that Elena didn't do any of those things. No matter what, Elena's reputation must be preserved.
Were you also going to say, sir, that the Chancellor's estate should also step forward to clarify? To defend Elena?
If that could be arranged, that would naturally be even better. After all, nothing happened to Nora. Let's just meet each other halfway, all right? Elena has already been punished, hasn't she?
The banquet. I will host it.
Excellent. I'll go inform Fanger right away. This banquet. When do you plan to hold it?
Naturally, after Nora's injuries have healed. When the time comes, Nora will certainly be in attendance. If others were to see the wound on Nora's forehead, whatever I say, I'm afraid they wouldn't believe it.
You're right. If you need anything, just tell Funger. Prepare well. Prepare well.
Now, Mom's attitude toward Dad is becoming more and more detached.
After going through so much, if I still couldn't see clearly, I would truly be failing as a mother. Nora, what do you plan to do next?
The banquet must be held, of course. And it must be a grand and spectacular affair. As for what to say at the banquet, that will be up to you, Mom.
Miscu, His Highness asked me to tell you the matter you wanted investigated has yielded results.
Understood.
You don't seem surprised at all.
Why would I be surprised?
And here, every single one of these is a capital offense.
If you had watched all the loved ones you held dear die by your father's hand, then even the gravest of crimes would seem trivial.
What?
Nothing. In a couple of days, my family is holding a banquet. Do me the honor.
Fine. I'll bring my elder brother along.
Thank you. Murong Yoon.
Your Highness. Your Highness? What's wrong?
It's nothing. I just feel Nora doesn't seem like a child.
Indeed. What child would dare pester your Highness for a marriage proposal every day?
Mom, Aunt.
Yes, Nora's here.
Haha.
This must be the young lady of the Vance estate. She looks absolutely delightful.
Yeah. I've never seen her before. She's just adorable.
Oh my, it makes me want to reach out. I'd love to give her a hug.
Everyone, today's banquet was held to invite you all here. In order to clarify the rumors circulating in the capital lately concerning my two daughters. My two daughters had a minor disagreement before. I apologize for the spectacle, madam. You explain.
My husband told me that the illegitimate daughter tried to kill Nora. She went for the kill. How come in Victor's mouth, it's just a disagreement? Exactly.
It's bad enough that Victor is biased, but Sylvia is probably on his side too. Speaking up for him.
When will Sylvia ever wake up and see Victor for who he really is?
It's infuriating.
Aunt. My mother has already woken up.
Madam, Nora and Elena had a minor disagreement before, but their relationship has always been good. Isn't that right? Madam,
No.
what did you say?
I said. No.
Have you lost your mind? Have you forgotten what you promised me?
Everyone. A few days ago, the concubine's daughter, Elena, out of sheer pettiness and intolerance for the legitimate daughter, threw rocks at her repeatedly, trying to kill my daughter Nora. She wanted her dead. If my elder brother hadn't arrived in time, my daughter would have been killed on the spot. And now, my husband Victor has forced me to host this banquet, demanding that I clear the name of the person who tried to murder my own daughter. In all the world, what kind of sense does that make?
Sylvia, I think you've gone mad.
Victor, you covet the power and influence of my family, the Chancellor's estate. Yet you can't bear to part with your childhood sweetheart, you Finger. You dote on your mistress and her daughter. And you've even allowed them to bully me and my daughter time and again. You've embezzled my dowry.
What? He allowed his mistress and her daughter to bully his own wife and legitimate daughter? Such blatant favoring of the mistress over the wife. This General Vance.
Has he gone completely mad?
I heard that before this, His Majesty had already warned him. Who would have thought he'd still be so unrepentant?
Isn't that the truth? He actually embezzled his own wife's dowry? How could Victor stoop so low? He has no shame at all.
This is a letter of separation. I ask you all to bear witness today. From this day forward, Victor and I are separated.
You still want to divorce me? Are you insane?
No divorce? Should I wait to be poisoned by you? General Vance.
You. Who are you? How did you get into my estate?
Master, what's going on?
Absurd. What do you think my estate is?
Father, this is to remind you, me and my mom were not people to be slaughtered. You can't just hit us whenever you want or curse us whenever you want. What gives you the right, if it weren't for the Chancellor's estate back then? You wouldn't have climbed to your current position if it weren't for my two uncles helping you in court. You wouldn't have achieved this. Yet, you not only show no gratitude, but escalate things even further, wanting to kill me and my mom, father. Is this what you always taught me? To repay kindness?
You wretched creature. Guards, your majesty, Prince Yin is here.
Good father. The person you want is here.
Greetings, Your Highness Prince Shin.
All rise.
Thank you, your majesty.
I heard the Vance estate has a banquet today. It seems lively indeed.
I, Nora, take this opportunity to speak before all the esteemed lords. On behalf of my father, Victor, To confess his deception of the throne and the treason of framing and killing loyal subjects, this crime is heinous and immense, angering both man and gods. If not confessed before the throne, it may incur divine punishment. Please allow me to elaborate, Your Majesty.
You little. What are you trying to do?
10 years ago, my grandfather was fighting on the front lines and got surrounded by pirates. It was my father's childhood friend, Panyida, who saved his life. But my father took credit for his sacrifice. He stole the military honors and deceived the emperor. That is his first crime.
What? Silence.
To cover up his crime, my father, Victor, led troops to Xianyang, Pan's hometown. He slaughtered Panyida's entire family. Every single person in the Pan household, 167 people, was killed. That is his second crime. Victor used my grandfather's name to form political factions at court and took bribes in the provinces. Wherever he went, the people were filled with resentment. They couldn't make a living. That is his third crime.
You ungrateful child.
After the injustice occurred, Victor blocked all avenues for appeal. Anyone who knew the truth and tried to speak up was silenced, one by one. Their voices never reached the emperor. That is his fourth crime.
Is this true?
These 4 major crimes, each and every one is backed by solid evidence. I have spoken nothing but the truth. I beseech your majesty to see the injustice clearly. Follow divine justice. Issue an edict to execute General Jianwu, Victor.
You, Victor, all these years, you've deceived my chancellor's estate so bitterly, so bitterly. Data, your old servant, Su Zhongliang, I beseech your majesty to see the injustice clearly. Follow divine justice. Issue an edict to execute General Jianwu, Victor.
I beseech your majesty to see the injustice clearly. Follow divine justice. Issue an edict to execute General Jianwu, Victor.
I concur. Your majesty, I am innocent.
The crimes Nora spoke of have all been verified by me personally. All evidence of the crimes has been transferred to the Ministry of Justice.
Guards, take the entire Vance estate into custody.
Throw them into the dungeon.
Victor will be executed soon. Drag him away. Yes.
I'm innocent, your majesty. Your majesty, I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I'm innocent, your majesty. Thank you, Prince Xian. If it weren't for you, Prince, we would still be deceived by that man.
It's my duty.
From what you said before, Prince, does it mean that you are acquainted with my granddaughter?
More than acquainted. She even asked me to come to your chancellor's estate to propose marriage.
Nora?